gentlemen, to another episode of the Balance Being Sports Podcast, which you got hosting most of our plan, Yawa King ECG and Mills.
Yes, sir. 718-832 New York City, Houston, H-Town.
And the Buffalo Kid.
It's your boy Sly, man. 716. What up?
And wow. Can James Harden win a chip? Okay. Now, bro, run the clip.
You think James will win a championship? No. Is this a championship for him? Paul George leaves, Russ leaves, Kawhi's out, and he gets this team to the playoffs.
Yeah, if he gets to the playoffs, and we don't know how long Kawhi is going to be out, if he's going to play this
Do
year.
you bring him back?
You need him.
For what?
I see where we are after January. Then if it's looking bleak, then no.
That a real standstill. And the standstill is this. Moving to your new direction that's rebuilding. Are you going to rebuild with both your superstars and you got to figure out to get rid of them? Or you have Harden playing his last days and making these guys better for his exit? Or do you want Kawhi coming back playing his last days? Like, who's going to put you in a better situation to move forward with?
No, he would never win a championship. The Clippers, I mean, they in a weird situation. I don't really know what they possibly can do. Personally for me, I feel like, and that's just me speaking, right? Kawhi ain't got nothing to prove either. You know what I'm saying? Like Kawhi really don't have nothing to prove. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's done everything he was supposed to. It sucks that his body is not aligned with however way his career has went, but Kawhi's impact to the game of basketball he put a stamp on it. So he don't really need to play either. But I don't know people's money situation. I don't know people's his mindset when it comes down to the game of basketball. You know, but yeah, with the Clippers, I really don't know how they're gonna go. Like, but the crazy thing is they still got a solid team. They still really got ballers over there who can ball with Amir Coffey and Norman Powell, young guy and Terrence Mann. They got Zubac. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they got a roster still. The West is tough. In the East, they'll be a top 5 team, but in the West.
And the Clippers. They're the Clippers. I'm sorry. They
what I said.
They moved out of that building.
Okay.
They're the Clippers. They the baby brothers of the Lakers. There's not much you can say about that. They can make it far. I mean, Paul George took them to the Western Conference Finals. But James can do something. If they do make a playoff run and bring back Kawhi, I mean, maybe he's got a little bit of that magic left he had when he was in Toronto. It help them do something. But yeah, Mills, you're right. I don't think James Harden is ever going to win the ring. Kobe said it. The way he plays basketball is not playoff basketball. You can try to mask it however you want. But James don't play playoff basketball. Slide's like, I'm ready to go to sleep.
Yeah, nah. I mean, the Clippers, they cooked. They ain't Harden winning no chip, bro. Like, he ain't winning no chip. I mean, I do think when James Harden career is over, we're gonna look back and he gonna get his flowers though, because James Harden's really one of them, yo. He one of them dudes. Like he elite scorer. It's just he's not getting appreciated at this point in his career like he really should. Like, but as far as I don't think he's gonna win a chip. I think he probably be his window, but I don't know. I don't like that he don't play championship ball because like he was right there. Like he was like he was right there. Western Conference Finals.
Yeah,
like he
was
right. Yeah, he had one. They had that bad shooting streak, and they ended up losing. But yeah, I don't know, man. I do think James Harden is underrated when we talk about this all-time play. But yeah, as far as championship goes, unless he And like who could he go? Like none of the top teams. It's like he could go to that team and get his shit. Like there's no team where his game would fit and that will put them in like a better position. So
Denver Nuggets. What are you talking about?
oh wow, that's a good one. You know what? I never thought about that. Listen, I'm with that. But you think that even that's tough though, because he need the ball in his hands and
Off the bench.
oh my God, this guy. Do you think James Harden will come off the bench?
Him and Russ come off the bench. Gucci.
That's great. You think James Harden gonna come off the bench?
He needs to come off the bench. Why don't need to come off the bench?
Bro. Listen, it's
crazy.
It's very simple. If he is willing to come off the bench in Denver, they will win a ring. Do you want to know why they win a ring? No, listen. You've got a more than a 1-2 punch. You got Jamal and Joker, right? Joker's going to be throwing all the assists. Jamal's going to be scoring. Once you put him and Russ on the court, Russ is going to be assisting. James is going to be scoring. You're going to have energy 24/7. Why wouldn't that make sense? Now, James Harden, like Melo, come off the bench. Of course, it sounds crazy. But if you want to ring, if you want to win in anything in life, you have to sacrifice. Something has to be let go.
Fam, James Harden's still damn near a max player, scoring 20 and damn near averaging a triple double. You think he's gonna come off the bench?
He wants
Not that.
Usage rate.
I'll take. Maybe it will work. I'm talking about James Harden, him as a person. Do you think he's gonna just come off like they done struck gold getting Russ to come off the bench? You think they could get James Harden to come off the bench?
Listen, the James Harden in OKC.
I don't know.
No, James Harden in OKC, the 6th man of the year. That's what needs to return.
Because that's the best Harden of all time.
Pardon me?
That's the best Harden of all time.
Not MVP.
So what?
And he scored. Numbers were crazy, but he was that plug and play player that worked so well for that team.
Yeah, but he was a baby. Like he was still young.
Yeah,
that's just it though. I get it. He went to Houston. He became an MVP. But we gotta realize the game of basketball, knowing your role, knowing and maximizing your role. James really did everything that the Thunder could ever ask for with the game of basketball, from getting steals, from getting blocks, from scoring the ball, from dishing.
He used to play defense too, yo.
He literally did everything you could think of as a basketball player when he was with OKC. That's why I said that was the best James Harden ever his whole career. I don't care about them MVPs. I don't care about them 30+ points. I don't care about none of that. Because at the end of the day, you knew what you was going to get out of James. I don't know what transpired after that finals. It was like a whole new James. And then this whole new James came about in Houston. And I don't know who this James is anymore. I see flashes now because he's starting to get in the mid-range. Like, bro, like if he even consistently had that his whole career, James Harden literally would have been the second best shooting guard to ever play this game. Hands down.